Yeah, not an issue here in the metro area, as you see there, if you look from downtown off to the west. But as you look at these visibilities, notice all the quarter-mile visibilities we have once you get away from Indianapolis, Terre Haute, Bloomington, Peru, and also Fort Wayne at a quarter-mile visibility, 3/4 in Lafayette. But there are some areas in between these readings that we get that have visibilities that are next to nothing. So if you get on the roadways here this morning, just be a little careful. Once the sun comes up, we'll burn this fog off, and we should see the sunshine work its wonders, and we'll have partly cloudy skies throughout the course of the morning. As you look at the satellite radar picture, there's no rain on it, so that is certainly good news. Just a little bit of cloud cover out there, but the satellite's actually picking up on a little bit of that ground fog out there, so it actually looks a little worse than it is. Good complex of storms back across parts of Iowa. That is going to dive down to our south. That will not affect us, at least the whole cluster of storms. We could have an isolated stray thunderstorm flare up later on this afternoon, and that should be just about it. So as we go throughout the morning, the fog burns off. It turns partly sunny. Then heading into the afternoon hours, just like we've done the past few days, we'll flare up these isolated storms. And Monday, they were in the metro area. Yesterday, they were down towards the Bloomington area. And so not everybody sees them. And if you do see them, they're just these brief downpours. No severe weather is expected. And then once the storm moves out, the sunshine comes back in, and they're all driven by the daytime heating. So once the sun sets, we see them basically fizzle away. Here are your current temperatures in and around the area. Indianapolis, 67 at the Purdue Airport in Lafayette. 62 degrees, and it's 64 right now in Bloomington. The wind is light, and that's one of the reasons why we've seen this fog settle in this morning. 64 right now in Bloomington. It's 63 currently in Muncie. And region-wide, we're dealing with temperatures in the 60s and 70s. These temperatures are pretty seasonable for this time of year. So we'll have fog early this morning, then just a spot storm later on this afternoon, a high temperature of 80 degrees. And then we'll do it all over once again tonight with some patchy fog down to 63. And if you're interested in some hurricane action, we have two of them out in the Pacific. Iselle, that's going to eventually move right across the Hawaii area. If your friends traveling there, it's going to be a pretty wet go of it. That'll probably be a tropical storm. The stronger storm is Julio, right on its heels. And then we also have Bertha. That's just a tropical storm now. That's moving out into the Atlantic and will not affect the United States. Here's a look at your 7-day planning forecast. The heaviest of the rain potentially arrives in parts of the area Thursday night into Friday. Otherwise, all the storms will be just scattered in nature with temperatures running a few degrees below normal.